are going for hidden here. GFMRT and Flask going for hidden, and the rest of the players in the lobby are all going for no mod. So as you mentioned, this is a relatively consistency pick more than anything. It's something that definitely tests your endurance and sometimes even your stamina as well.
Yep. The BQ is not particularly high, but it's not particularly low either. I was actually expecting Rucker from Taiwan to be stepping up for this, but then again, maybe he wants to give the new players a chance to make a show for themselves. This is, I guess, fairly difficult map as well, so maybe he's not prepared on this, which is, you know, everything's fair in this map pool. And we've seen that South Korea is, of course, offering their very finest roster for this. Yon Neta featuring the PP brothers. They're going to be looking to capitalize.
Yeah, those PP brothers, they are a force to be reckoned with on the side of South Korea. So far we see Prey having a little tiny bit of a rough start, but still managing to hold on to combo, which is very important here. GFMRT coming in with an early miss. Neta also responding with another one, so that's 2 hiddens dropping combo. Young dropping there. This is going to go in favor of Taiwan to begin with, as we do approach the first break of the map. Prey and GFMRT responding with another miss just before that break as well.
Yep. And we do see that the next section is going to be coming up, which is a very difficult section to hold. Some combos will drop here for sure. Here, back and forth sliders kicking in. Players are holding on still, but the patterns are not going to be letting up. This is just the beginning. We are going to see more harder patterns to come. Yon there with incredible 99.72% accuracy.
Yeah, Riser also on the other side as well with a 99.5. Was actually at 99.9, but just dropped down during the slider section. Young still holding on to this slider section though. Is absolutely insane, that accuracy.
Yeah, now Taiwan's giving a show here. This is what we're expecting from Taiwan, really. Like, this is the exact Taiwanese team that we have been hoping to see for. And on the board here, we do see that Pring is still holding on for his team, which is very expected from the Pring carry. But on the other side, Flask, Riser, and Shield are going to be forming this defense line against him. We're seeing that 1/3 of a section remaining. Let's see how this remaining of the map is going to play out. This next part is where we speed up things a little bit with the pattern placements and go into some very interesting ones to test your stamina. So now the players just have to watch out for holding the combo instead of going out there and play some difficult patterns. The patterns coming out from this point are fairly standard, nothing too tricky. But still, they can throw you off if you're even just a little bit more worn out.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the pattern placement coming up here in particular is going to be testing the finger control of these players with all the sliders into streams. And we're seeing it a little bit, a few of the hidden players in particular, dropping some of their accuracy on this part. GFMRT and Neta in particular. Still holding on though. But this is a very convincing lead for Taiwan right now. 650,000 points and growing.
Absolutely so. 600,000 plus is very convincing in this stage of the match. I mean, you know, everything aside, GFMRT is already recovering from his earlier one miss, and he's showing incredible consistency with that 1k combo plus now. Shield does miss, however, but on the other side, really, it's not going to be making much of a difference as long as Riser and Flask holds on, which they are going to. And we're closing into this final bit of the map, which I think is fair to say now that Taiwan has got this for this pick.
My goodness, what a solid performance from both of those teams.
Yeah. We do have 2 FCs coming from Riser and Pring. And look at that for Young, would you? That's a 100, 150, and 1 miss.
Despite the huge score difference, there are so many close scores on both sides. Pring coming in with that full combo against Riser. Flask actually happened to miss right at the end there, but had hidden on, so that is quite an impressive performance. But Young, as you mentioned, the 1 miss, 1x100, 150, that accuracy is absolutely insane. But Riser coming in with that full combo, 99.6. My goodness, this is just insane.
It's a very good pick for Taiwan. They definitely have gone on to study the map pool and decided that this is one of their strengths to capitalize upon South Korea. I mean, Riser there with a very incredible full combo. I gotta give it to him for this map. Also Pring, of course, not to say that he's anywhere less impressive. But yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna be like the only couple of maps, one of the only couple of maps we see for this pool that we can expect to have FCs coming in.